We return to province-wide. Here again, CTV's Daiene Vernile.
The live theatre business can be tough slogging. While many theatres in Ontario struggle to keep their doors open, one chain keeps opening new venues. Drayton Entertainment's newest performing arts centre is the Dunfield Theatre in Cambridge. We asked for a behind-the-scenes tour and wanted to know the secret to their success.
There's a mist coming in.
It's opening night at the brand new Dunfield Theatre in Cambridge. The inaugural show launching this new performing arts centre is Mary Poppins.
Well, you know what? I couldn't think of a better show to open a brand new theatre and to engage a new community that hasn't had a lot of professional theatre in the past. And as you know, Mary Poppins, we all grew up with the film and the books.
Alex Mustakas, Artistic Director and General Manager of Drayton Entertainment, says it wasn't easy getting the rights to this favorite Broadway musical.
I think we were turned down the first 3 times, and then we made another pitch when I was in New York, and it ended up working out for us.
Being tenacious and holding true to his dreams has helped Mustakas build a nonprofit theatre empire. In 1991, in Drayton, he launched a summer theatre in the town's rundown opera house.
Well, you know, Drayton, if anyone that's been, is 2 crossroads in the country, not easy to get to, not a lot of amenities, but it's that whole notion, if you build it, they will come.
And they did, to see the comedies, farces, and musicals that are staples for this theatre company. A few years later, more venues were added. The Schoolhouse Theatre in St. Jacobs, King's Wharf in Penetanguishene, the Huron County Playhouse and the Playhouse 2 in Grand Bend, the St. Jacobs Country Playhouse, and now the newest venue to join the Drayton family, the Dunfield Theatre in Cambridge. A 500-seat, $14 million facility with funding from the city, province, and federal government.
This is no exaggeration, but I would say we are offered a theatre once every 2 months, all over the province and some across Canada. In fact, I received a call about 2 months ago from New Zealand saying, we have this beautiful theatre here, it's sitting empty, are you interested in it joining, you know, the family of theatres?
That's a big commute, though.
It's a big commute, and I don't surf, so...
While many theatres struggle to stay afloat, Mustakas has found a winning formula. Create a show and then take it on the road.
Whether you have 10 performances or 100 performances, the pre-production costs are the same. You still have to rehearse actors, you still have to build costumes and props and sets and designers and so on. You now have the ability to amortize those costs over multiple venues.
One huge frustration for Mustakas was how all the departments were spread among Drayton's theatres.
Because production was in Grand Bend, wardrobe was in St. Jacobs, administration was in Drayton. The ability to bring us all together under one roof to become a cultural hub where things would rehearse here, and then it would kind of be the place to launch productions that would play in other parts of the province as well.
So, the new Cambridge Theatre is now the hub for all aspects of production. Facilities Director Alan Card took us behind the scenes to see how the centre was designed. And it all started here with the main stage.
At the core of our entire company is that we do shows. So the most important part of the whole project was making sure the stage would handle the things that we wanted to do.
This stage is as big as any you'll find on London's West End or on Broadway in New York. And the scenery flats behind us fly up toward the ceiling rather than sliding out the sides, creating more space backstage.
What that means is you could put 3 or 4 scenes within a 4-foot section.
The stage is lower and closer to the audience because the orchestra pit is in a separate room behind the stage. High above the audience are narrow walkways designed for easy access to equipment.
Actually, we're walking through the catwalk system where all the technical, the lighting, and the sound equipment that above the audience.
Backstage, 5 rehearsal spaces were added, which double as construction and painting rooms.
So this is Rehearsal Hall 1. This is our biggest rehearsal space. It's the same size as the stages in Grand Bend or here at the Dunfield Theatre. And this allows the choreographer and the director to actually set up and rehearse a show here. It's big enough we can actually bring the scenery in and literally build a scene in here that they can rehearse upon.
In another large room, we find some staff working on props.
It allows us to actually build a piece of set build a piece of scenery in here that either the paint staff could paint, or if we needed as a rehearsal space, the performers could actually rehearse on.
Alan takes us to the top floor, which now houses the central wardrobe and wigs department. This is a nice bright room, and I see lots of costumes. Obviously, we're in your wardrobe area.
Yeah, this is wardrobe construction for the entire company. Basically, all of the construction for the entire company is done here out of the Dunfield Theatre.
The last stop on our tour is the dormitories for visiting talent.
Okay, so this is one of 7 dorm suites that we have here at the Dunfield Theatre. They're specifically designed for the artists to stay short term. So they've got a sort of a living area with a television, satellite TV, individual bedrooms, and then a kitchen, a common kitchen that's set up with like a full-size, obviously you can see a full-size stove, full-size fridge. So they can essentially live here.
The Cambridge Theatre is the 7th venue for Drayton Entertainment, making it the 7th biggest employer of actors in Canada. Not bad, says Mustakas, for the son of Greek immigrants.
And I thought, you know, if my father was alive today, he would be here and show a lot of pride and look around the room and then eventually look at me and look into my eyes and say, it's very nice, but when are you going to get a real job?
Now, for our viewers, we have a giveaway, a pair of tickets to see Mary Poppins at the Dunfield Theatre in Cambridge. For a chance to win, go to Twitter, key in province-wide, and enter your name. A random winner will be selected and notified. Still ahead, is this boom headed for a bust? Why a new report is forecasting flat real estate sales. Hear what this industry insider thinks. That's coming up on Province-Wide.